Hi everybody, welcome back to the vlog, and I don't know why I continue to torture you and torture myself to be out here in this weather. Although it's warming just a little bit, it's slushy, it's icy. Speaking of ice, it kind of reminds me of a song. Yeah, that one, but I mean kind of that one. I mean, this goes way back to my radio days where we took that song. Well, we didn't actually write it, we just performed it. It was a parody song of Ice Ice Baby. And yeah, we made it Rice Rice Baby. What? How did it go? All right, I'm not gonna do the whole song. No, because YouTube they'll kick me off if I do the whole song. No, it's not vulgar, it's just stupid. Rice Rice Baby. Alright, stop! Grab a table and a menu. Ice is back in an Oriental venue. Tip to the waitress. I told you it's stupid. Come on, you guys, don't even start about asking me to do the whole song because I'd have to pull up the old lyrics. I think there's a line in there about Mongolian beef and get a mint toothpick for my teeth. It's just silly. It has nothing to do with Corvette, so let's go inside and let's talk Corvettes. I'm gonna need a lot of this. Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. Yeah, I'm recording this. It's been such a crazy week. I'm recording this at 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. When it actually airs, who knows? I promised my daughter I'd take her out to breakfast. Ryan's got a basketball game later on today, but I'm recording a vlog right now, and I'm glad that you took a moment to join us on the channel. We got a lot of stuff to cover today, so thank you again. In our last video, we talked about the recent production numbers of Corvette, and if you missed that video, there'll be a link below. There'll be one at the end of this video here, one of the end screens if you're on the app, or if you're on a desktop, that type of thing, so you'll be able to click that quickly and go to that video. But one thing I want to talk about in regards to 2017 is this YouTube channel. You guys, I know you didn't tune into this channel to hear a bunch of stats and things like that, but I just want to give you an idea because last year was my full first year of vlogging, and I really am taking this serious because of you guys and because of the results that we had. But my sales results last year for 2017, here, I'm always honest with you guys, and I just kind of lay it out there, and I'm not afraid to do that. I'm not afraid to do a lot of things on here. Actually, last year was probably one of my worst volume years ever for sales. But you know what? Going into 2017, I had some obstacles, I had some diversions. I knew there were some things that were out of my control that were going to affect the end result. So, and they did, and that's fine. I'm not resting on, hey, I'm the salesman that still to this day has the record for the most new Corvettes delivered in a month. That's kind of a cool thing. One year I was the #1 salesman in the entire state of Ohio selling only one car. Hey, that's great. That doesn't do you guys any good moving forward if you're watching this channel and then all of a sudden you stumble across this and you're like, hey, I'd like to actually buy a car from this guy. None of that stuff helps you guys. I mean, that stuff is cool, but it doesn't matter to you guys right now. It's that old adage and it's that old song, what have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately?
Last year wasn't a glamorous year for volume, but we had some good times, and I think we really made some headway within the marketplace and with the community that we're building right here on the YouTube channel. Let's face it, at the end of the day, I'll do things that other dealers won't. I'll spend time other dealers refuse to do. And sometimes our time is compromised here, sometimes I'm taken advantage of, but for those of you that I'm actually able to do business with, it's really been a pleasure. It's really been a joy to be a part of your purchase and now a part of your Corvette family. All right, one more quick look back at 2017, and that's relative to you guys right here on the YouTube channel. And ladies, the #1 demographic as far as who's watching us here on the channel is 45 to 54-year-olds. #2 is 55 to 64-year-olds. #3, 35 to 44. #4, a good block of these folks, 25 to 34-year-olds. Good to see the younger folks getting into Corvette. And the 5th demographic watching this channel right now, and a good block of those folks too, but now I understand why you don't know how to set up a Google account or subscribe to the channel. It's 65 plus. And there is a growing group of 18 to 24-year-olds as well. So, oh, what's the great thing? Yeah, actually, I want to talk about in this video how not only just allocation is dispersed, but more importantly, ZR1 allocation. Quick story to go along with that, so stay tuned. We'll get to the green board here in just a second. But one more neat thing about this channel, two things in fact, about this channel from last year, my women viewers are up 3.5%. Hey, any increase is cool. So ladies, it is wonderful to have you here on the channel. Thank you so much. And guys, you should be so lucky to have a lady that loves and enjoys Corvette as much as you do. You guys gotta share that together. That's what this car's about. Now ladies, if you're married to a dud, I'm sorry about that, but there's nothing cooler, and pretty hot in fact, than to see a lady behind the wheel of a Corvette. So welcome to this channel. You know, for me, I've captured some special purchases right here on the YouTube channel. It's been a pleasure sharing it with you. I mean, think about the significance of that. I mean, somebody that's waited 40, 50 years for a Corvette, and we're a part of that? That's a big deal. That's a big deal. This car is a big deal. Any year Corvette you have, I think is a great accomplishment in your life. Just want you to get out there and enjoy it. Remember, that's what the car is all about. In this part of the vlog, I want to talk about ZR1 allocation and just kind of order distribution as a whole. I'm fortunate to be the guy that actually orders the car, so I'm behind the scenes taking care of that stuff, and I'm right here in front of the camera with you guys. Stand back, dude. So when it comes to ZR1, that's a very controlled allocation grouping, and a lot of you are led to believe that because it's a sold order, that's going to be a top priority and it's going to go first. There's a little truth to that, but there's also not some truth to that. Let me take you back to 2006, really the summer of 2005. It was the launch of the 2006 Z06, which was absolutely crazy, and that too was a controlled allocation grouping, as ZR1 is. This even more so than Z06. So back then there's dealers that had lists all over the place. People that were number 25, they were number 17. I happened to talk to a guy that was on another dealer's list that was number 3. And one day he's driving by the dealership and went, damn! He goes, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm number 3. There's 6 Z06s sitting out front. What the? He pulls into the dealership. Hello? We need to talk. He says, wait a minute. You understand something? I'm number 3 on your Z06 order list. There are 6 sitting out front. The dealer told him, he says, well, yeah, you're number 3 on the orders that we choose to put in for customers. These were the orders that we ordered for stock. Mind you, those cars sitting in stock were also 10 grand over sticker at the time. And that was pretty bizarre. So it boils down to trusting who you're doing business with. And believe me, ZR1 has been real frustrating for me. I truly could have sold 100 of these had GM given me that amount of allocation. I didn't have enough allocation. There was nothing more frustrating for me than turn a guy away that's got a checkbook ready to write a check for 140 grand. Sorry, I can't help you. It's bizarre. And then I've had dealers call me in the last 2 weeks. Hey, Rick, I'd like to get your input. I'd like to get your ideas. Hey, dude, I'd like to get your allocation. That leads me to another idea. If there's any dealers out there and you don't know what to do with your allocation, I'll pay you a huge profit for your allocation. I know what to do with it. Let's help each other out. That's the art of negotiation, right? Win-win. Seriously, contact me below. I'd be happy to buy your allocation right now. Got guys I want to take care of that I haven't been able to, that I need to. So I'm making that extra effort, that creative effort to find a way. So when it comes to trusting your dealer, yes, a sold order does get the high priority. But speaking of priorities, that's only if he has you prioritized properly. This is a list of orders right here, okay? Here's 10 orders. Notice the first one says stock. I've got the sold ones with a star, so a little bit easier for you guys to see on camera. So in this particular week of allocations, I got 10 orders waiting, but say GM only said this week, we're going to take 2 of those orders and send them to the plant for production, actual build of the car. And that's when GM gives us that allocations. They give us notification on a Thursday. You have Thursday to Saturday to go through the order, make sure there are no constraints so the order is buildable. You tag the order on Saturday night, you get one more look at it on Tuesday, then you pat it on the butt. And then it goes to production control, sequenced, built, in your driveway. But in this week, I got 10 orders waiting. Number 3 is a sold order, but the 2 above it are stock. So if GM only gave me 2 orders to order in this particular week and I have them prioritized, number 1, number 2, and number 3, well, guess what? Even though this is a sold order, number 1 and number 2 are going to be placed before the sold order. I have a situation like that right now. I've got a guy that's got a sold order in, very well could have already placed that order for 2019, but he doesn't want his car until April. He's vacationing in Florida right now because we have all kinds of fun weather in Ohio. And I get that, so I know how to prioritize his order. I know when to release it, put it up top, so it gets pulled and built and arrives within the timeline that he wants. So yeah, you may have a sold order, but if the guy wants to prioritize stuff for stock first, it will ultimately affect when this actually lands at the dealership for you to take delivery. So you want to pay attention to when your order's actually tagged and released on that particular Thursday. So for the folks that are actually ordering with us, when your order is up, because GM is going to have a specific week on that Thursday that when they say, hey, here's your allocation, that is going to be for ZR1 only. And this is going to be a process. Everybody's in a big hurry to wait. Not understanding that the allocations that we're looking at are minimal for all of us, but this is a year process. There's no way, no how to rush this. No matter that it's a sold order and you want it and you're ready to go and it's sold and ready, let's go, where's the car? We still have to follow the process. We still have to wait for General Motors to build it. It doesn't matter what we want, it doesn't matter what you want. It is what it is. You've got to go through the sequence of production, of availability, and we'll keep you informed of that as the process goes along. So production for now we mentioned in the last video, production for 2019 starts at the end of January. Now production for 2019 ZR1, that doesn't start until March. We've got some time to prioritize these orders, get orders in, answer your questions, things like that. So a lot of folks got to relax. There's a lot of time. There's, again, no way to really rush this thing as much as you want to, as much as I want to. You just can't. You know, it's unfortunate. I hope some of this made some sense for you guys, and it's unfortunate that we really, truly have to talk about this. I mean, what happened to the days where, you know, hey, there's a Chevy store. That's a Chevy car I want. I want to walk in there. You're the dealer. Hey, I want to order a car. Here's my money. Boom. See you later. Let me know when it's in. You know, this is stuff that you don't really need to know, that we never really used to discuss, but it's in the information age, so now you know. Hey, and I know some of the demographics are really into the racing and modding out the car, performance this, performance that. Hey, you know what? I'm going to do a little of that for you on the channel this year. In fact, I've got a race. As soon as the weather breaks, I've got a race challenge that I've accepted. Yes, it's in a Corvette, and we're going to share it with you right here on the YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that. Now, I'm going to go out on a little bit of a limb here, but I think the first race that I've got coming up, here's my prediction. I'm going to win it. That's right, Ricky's in it to win it. Whoa! Hey, I got to stop the vlog right here. It's going to get longer than I wanted it to, and I apologize for that. You know what? I'm just glad that I'm feeling better, because last week I really wasn't feeling well at all. I mean, I was just moving so slow. And who wants to see that? Well, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I hope you found it informative, and I hope that you were entertained as well. Now, one of the items I wanted to have for you today on the vlog, we're going to have for you Wednesday. And that's a neat special memento that you got to wait yet a year before you can even get it. If you're thinking about custom ordering a Corvette this time next year and going forward, it's something you're going to want to get. And I've got a lot more fun stuff coming up for you right here on the vlog. Thank you again for taking the time to join us. Make sure you thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you come back. Yeah, I've talked about the race. I can't wait for this weather to get out of here, because I'm ready to roll. And also coming up really soon on the vlog, I want to share with you why a washer and dryer have anything at all to do with picking up a Corvette. And also, too, we have an opportunity to talk to one of our customers as they're picking up their car, and shared with us a story about their son when he wrecked his first Corvette. Yeah, stay tuned, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Don't forget, next vlog is going to be on Wednesday.